Wonder Woman 1984 came out, and it's bad. Not Suicide Squad levels bad, but considering Wonder Woman, the first one, it's a letdown. I guess I gotta give a rundown of the plot now. So the movie starts with Wonder Woman as a child doing an Olympic challenge thing, and this was actually one of the things I enjoyed. It's a good way to start the film, because it's all downhill from here. Though I did think it was kind of funny to watch grown women try and beat a child at a physical contest. It was especially funny to watch them try to kill a child. Like, you could see the intent in their eyes. They were not holding back when they swung that battering ram at her. Next, we see Wonder Woman stopping a crime in a mall. This is another bonus for the film because I like when superheroes are actually being heroes in their films. But we won't see much of this later. Also, the bad guys stole the Wish Rock thing that plays a bigger role later in the film. But it's really only here, so it gets confiscated and given to the Ghostbuster lady and Wonder Woman later. Now Wonder Woman is at a real job as a science lady. We also get introduced to the worst part of the film, Cheetah, aka Bad Wonder Woman. So this lady is a big old nerd and she's pretty lackluster as a villain, but more on that later. So Wonder Woman meets with Cheetah, and Cheetah is like, man, this rock the FBI gave us is so weird. Also, Diana, you're like so hot. How can I be like you and wear heels at my job? It's just mind-boggling. Oh, how I wish I could be like you. I swear, it's so bad. They give away the Rock's secret, like, immediately in the film, which I guess isn't really, like, that hard to guess, but it's like, give us at least a little bit of mystery around this rock and not tell us it's just the genie from Aladdin. Skipping forward a bit, Wonder Woman is at a party because the plot needs her to be here. And this is when we meet the best character of the film, Maxwell Lord, the main baddie. He wants the rock because he sucks at finding oil, and he just wants money. He seduces Cheetah and steals the rock so he can become the Wishmaster and give everyone's wishes to work for him. This is something I actually enjoyed. I liked watching him twist people's words around so he could use their wishes to benefit himself, which is neat, but at the same time, you don't really get to see it all that often, and most of the wishes are just like, hey, you need people? Yeah, I need people too, so let's just say you wish for more people. And that's pretty much it. Back to Wonder Woman. Some guy was creeping on her at the party, and it turns out it was the boyfriend from the first movie. Don't ask because it doesn't matter. Dina takes Steve back to her place so she can give him the rundown of what's happening in this film. And it doesn't matter because now we're in Egypt, and Maxwell guy has taken over the oil industry by now, and by using the other people's wishes to get what he wants. So he's talking to some Egyptian guy because the Egyptian guy has oil, I guess. And the Egyptian's guy's like, no oil for you because I'm bad. Also, I hate a big population in my city because they're not the people I like. And Maxwell's like, okay, your wish is to cause a riot in your city. I'm taking your self-defense force and your oil. And then Wonder Woman arrives and is like, Max, I gotta stab you, because you took the rock, and you're being a big old meanie. And then a bad chase scene ensues, and I guess Wonder Woman gets shot because her boyfriend is there, and that's like, the side effect is that she's weak now. It's dumb. The action in this movie is so bad. So Dina and Stevie get back to America after Maxwell gets away. Stevie is like, oh baby, you weak, I'ma go so you can get your powers back. And Wonder Mom is like, okay, bye. And she sends him back to hell with Doom Guy. And that's her character arc. Now that she's strong again, she gets some level 10 armor and goes to fight Maxwell. When she arrives, guess who's there? Cheetah. I've been ignoring her plot because it doesn't really matter. Her wish is to be like Diana, and her side effect is to be a bitch and be an ugly CGI monster at the end of the film. Wonder Woman fries that pussy and sends her like a dog with a tail between her legs, running away. Now Wonder Woman goes and stabs Maxwell, and the movie is over. Everything returns to normal. And that's the movie. Yay, it's bad. So is the movie good? No. The movie is badly paced, everything happens way too fast, you have no connection to the plot or the characters, so you just kind of watch moving people for about an hour. Nothing spectacular. Every man in this movie is really rapey, aside from Steve. It's really weird. Like, Wonder Woman goes to a party, and, like, every guy in the party is like, hey, baby, hey, you need to go home with me tonight? It's just so weird, and I don't get why they included it. And then, Maxwell, he's actually a pretty good villain, but he can't carry a whole movie by himself. And you get, like, no Wonder Woman in this movie, and even when you do, the action she's involved with is really stupid. The final fight with Cheetah is just so disappointing, and Cheetah looks awful. I'm looking at my script, and there's not much. This whole film, I feel like I've just seen it before. It's just kind of that hero schlock that spit out every couple of years. There's not much to it. I mean, I like Marvel. I really want to like DC, but holy crap, are they making it hard? This movie is bad. The action is bad. It's paced poorly. The overall message is just kind of It's whatever. The villains are just... Aside from Maxwell, I really liked Maxwell. I thought he was a cool, decent idea, and he was played pretty well. But Cheetah is just, like... I don't get what they were trying to do with her. Because, like, she could have been, like, the quirky sidekick or whatever. And completely, they could have just removed Stevie and kept the nerdy lady as the sidekick. But no, they make her a bitch, and she just kind of turns into a villain for no reason. I guess it's like people are swayed by power, but at the same time, I don't really care. So, yeah. 3 out of 10. It's bad. It's not a too bad, because, like, too bad is, like... Or 2 out of 10 is what I meant to say. 2 out of 10 is, like, Batman vs. Superman, which is definitely worse than this. But, yeah, it's a 3 out of 10. Nothing special.
Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman.
All the world is waiting for you, and the power you possess